it's. I mean, obviously, all the bands, every band anybody's been involved in, is like got chemistry. But with this band, it's definitely that's the major ingredient. The chemistry between myself and Tor and Dave. We just, when we got together, it was just. It felt like we'd been together for years on end. We've just made good sound. And that's the difference, really. I think.
Yeah, the song. When I heard the songs coming through, it definitely excited me. It was this something's happening here. This is great. Lee's voice and the way they structured the songs. It was something I really wanted to get involved with. So it's different to other stuff. Well, no, because you're influenced by all the bands you've been in. You're influenced with other writers, and they you bring that to the next project. So
it's the musical understanding, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just you've made it grow a bit more your music abilities and brought it to the table. So
massively,
yeah.
Because a song's got to have a hook, and I think another nod of respect to Tor's songwriting really was another guy. Obviously years ago I used to work with a band called Shy, and it's a very similar sort of thing. Then Steve Harris used to, you could hear so many hooks and melodies within his music, and Tor was like that. You see, you'd have the music come through, and you could straight away you could hear what was gonna. It would almost sing a melody to you, and what's right for the song, and that's, that doesn't happen all the while. Sometimes you've got to work at it, but with this, 90% of the album, it just came like that, with ease.
It's just a very natural album, actually. It wasn't forced, it was just how it produced itself. And I think that's why we got really excited about it, didn't we, really?
But the hooks, the melodies, obviously, that makes it radio and it makes it commercial, so it's massively important.
That's where we come from, that songwriting genre. So I think it's just natural there for us. It's very important. Yeah. It's been received. The reviews have been fantastic across Europe. Everyone seems to love it.
Yeah, the Boyce over. We just couldn't, for a new band coming on the scene, no matter everybody's been in things and kind of in the past, do you know what I mean? It's still a brand new band, so when obviously nobody's heard anything from that band before, do you know what I mean? To get the reviews we've had, we couldn't have asked for anything better, really. It's just been amazing.
Over the moon. Over the moon fit. For me, I was in Air Race just before I was with Skyscraper with Jason. Jason come back. He was the original drummer, Jason Bonham. So that was a great highlight playing with that. And we've done some great gigs at Firefest. We opened up there. Touring with the Choir Boys I've got to say, was 2 fantastic years. To be honest, I really loved it. And they've been my highlights so far. I think I almost got the Sabbath job. Auditioned for Sabbath, played with Cozy Powell. That was a highlight of my career as well. So. But at the moment, Skyscraper is where I think it's going to be my biggest highlight. So that's where I am. How about you, young man?
Well, where can I start? I mean, I've been in the industry for as long as I have, kind of thing. Now I've I suppose met a lot of great people, met so many nice people and whatever, and I suppose from a kid being handed like a Phenomena record, for instance, like as a kid and whatever, and kind of ending up like doing a couple of albums with the guys, and singing like it's no secret that I'm kind of influenced by Glenn Hughes, so to be in the same booth with him singing and things like that, has been really nice, and from when you grow up listening to these people to actually working with them and stuff like that, doing the Shy album, I suppose, that was probably the biggest one since, biggest received album since they did Excess All Areas.
Because it's great music, great characters, great musicians. and they will keep it going. You know, and that's what I'm.
See, where I come from, it's in the water, mate. You know, I mean, some of the biggest rock and metal bands have come from where I come from. You know, so you can't help but be influenced by people like that. Do you know what I mean? These people coming through and whatever. And I just think, you know, it'll never go. You know what I mean? It's always going to be there. It's such a great genre of music. It's always going to be there.